Hey guys, it's Moose Punk. On this special episode, I will be discussing the Discord app and how you can use it to coordinate raid battles. Stay tuned. Hey guys, it's Moose Punk. Thank you for watching Moose Punk Plays Pokemon Go. On this special episode, I'm going to be actually talking about the Discord app. So if you're looking for an episode with all the cinematics, with boss battles, this is not the episode for you. I thought I would help out the community by discussing this app called Discord, which is a gamer chat app, and this is hands down the best way to coordinate raid boss battles. This hasn't been discussed really on any channel. All the main channels that I've seen never talk about this, but it's definitely an issue because you can see where Nick travels, he comes up to a gym and there's no one inside or not enough people. So I wanted to actually share with the community my strategy, how I do it, how most people around here do it, that you can just better coordinate amongst yourselves to do these gym boss battles, because even using this Discord chat app, it's getting harder and harder to find enough people to do these legendary boss battles. So the first thing that you want to do is go to the App Store. If you're using Android, I don't care. So go to the Apple Store and just search Discord. It's spelled D-I-S-C-O-R-D. Once you go to that, you should be able to find it, and it's just called Discord Chat App for Gamers. So go ahead and download it. I've already downloaded it, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it. Now here's the thing. You need to actually have an invite code to get into one of these chats. So there's two things you can do to do this. Either look up a local group's Facebook page. For example, if I live in a suburb like I do of Chicago, let's say Des Plaines, well then I would look up on Facebook Pokemon Go Des Plaines group. Now most likely that group will have developed a chat inside of Discord that you can just get an invite to. If not, this is a great idea for all local groups to go ahead and do this. So over here, when you first log on, by the top corner there's going to be like your little friends thing, and you can see this little 2 in a little red box. So I'll go ahead and click that. And then on the left side there, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little circles with a little plus underneath it. Now, all those circles that you see that are the icons in there already, those are groups I'm already a part of. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. But in order to get into one of these groups, what you have to first do is hit this little plus on here. And so it gives you the option to either create your own server, which is free and again very easy to do. So if you want to set one of these groups up for your local group, or if they want to set it up, it's super easy to do. I would definitely recommend doing this. Or you could join a server. So you could hit this join, and then you're going to paste the code that you get. Now, like I said, you do need to get an invite code. So I'll show you briefly what that looks like. So someone that already is on the channel, or an admin or an owner of the chat, is going to be able to invite people. So they hit this little invite members thing, and then on top over here you see it's going to say discord.gg/ and then the invite code. So if you're next to someone, you can just literally type in after the / that code, and that'll get you in. However, they can do this little send thing and do like a text message or send it to you, and then you'll be able to receive it and just click on it directly, and then it's going to ask you, would you like to open it with the Discord app? If it's already installed, you'll just go ahead and open it. It'll automatically add it to that group. Now, once you're added onto the group, that's where the beauty of all this happens. Now, usually they have these things called text channels, so some of them have like team verification, or you have to verify by sending a screenshot of yourself. And then they'll put your name and the color of the team, like Valor would get red, obviously. But then a lot of these channels have what's called scanning. So let me go on some of those channels that have that. So for example, over here on this one, we have like Chicago Rares. So once you go on that scan, you'll be able to go through, and always make sure you're on the last one, because that's going to be your most recent. So over here we can see, for example, in Lincoln Park, Chicago, at 1645 North Clybourne Avenue, there is a Machoke that appeared. And you can see its CP, its level, its moveset, and it's available until 3/11. So that's about, whew, not the greatest at math. I guess that's 3 minutes from now. So if you want, you can go down there and go check that one out. Otherwise, what you do is you hit on any of their raid coordination channels, and it just really depends on how, you know, well established they are. They might have a channel for each neighborhood, like it might be the Chicago Loop, and then South Chicago, North Chicago, Northwest Suburbs, or it might be split up even, you know, more thoroughly than that. So within these channels, you kind of, it's a good idea to find your local group that raid in the same gyms as are around you, and that shouldn't take you too long of a time to take. So for example, down here we can see now today at 2:55 someone posted over here, Lake Opeka, there's going to be something hatching, which is going to be the legendary beast, and in 43 minutes from 2:55, so it hatches about 3:40, so he's now looking for people to go. And so if I was going to be in the area, I would say, hey man, hey man, on my way. And then I can go ahead and send that, and then he'll know that, okay, I'm on my way. And this is the best thing that you guys can do to coordinate raids, because you see something pop up, first you can either check if something's already there, if people are already meeting someplace. If it's close by you, just say, hey, I'm on my way. Usually the best thing to do is to call what's called a hard start time. So this thing hatches about 3:40. So it's probably going to be for about an hour till 4:40. So I would say somewhere in the middle of that. So 4:20 would probably be the best time to go over there, because that gives people half an hour to get there. So let's say hard start at 4:20, and everybody would arrive there, and hopefully by that time you'll kind of see how many people are showing up, if it's worth it for you to come out. From my experience, 5 has been the minimum that we were able to do a legendary battle with. I imagine usually around 6 to 7 on like an average player, not too high level or not too many high level Pokemon. Some of these channels also have their own scanning. So for example, let me find one here. We have level 5 alerts. So this gives you all the ones that are going to be popping up around you. So a raid is coming, here's one in Lombard, here's one in Des Plaines, right by the YMCA there. I know just where that is, on Golf Road there. So I know that in, you know, 33 minutes from 2:19, there's going to be a legendary spawning there, and then I'll go to one of my other channels and I'll post, hey, you know, this is going to be hatching soon, who's interested in coming? And so that's really all I have to say about it. And this is great because they also do like rare scanning, so you can see that in addition to like raid bosses, there's some like very rare scans. Like here's what an Addison, an Ampharos. So you know, that's one that I personally need for my Pokedex. So unfortunately, they're usually only there for half an hour. So you have half an hour from the time that it's posted, or the, you know, when you see it, to get there and capture it. So it's pretty a good idea to find something very local. So there you go. So there's all the channels there for you. Like I said, even using this app, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I'll know that it's a very populated area, like Lake Opeka, for example, and I'll do a post, you know, hey, who's available? And no one responds. So I know, guys, that it's very difficult to do raid boss battles, especially if you're, you know, somewhere more rural. So this will make it just a little bit easier for you. Like I said, you can set up your own channels, you can invite people. And one other thing I wanted to show you, because this isn't the most obvious thing on there, is how to directly message someone. Let me set up my screen recorder again, so I can go ahead and show you guys that. This one's a little bit more complicated than the regular. Okay, so this one's going to be direct message. Okay, so when you're in the Discord app, you'll have to go on a channel where there's like people talking, obviously. So there we go. So let's say I want a direct message paradox. You actually have to hold his name down. Okay, and then you'll get the separate menu to pop up. Then you can see user settings and send message over here. And then when you type in this message, this will be like an email, or like a direct message that no one else except that person sees it. So this is a good way if you need to, for example, talk with owners of the channel, if you want to ask their permission. And one last thing I'll also say is these channels, they have rules. It's a very good idea once you join some of these channels to make sure that you follow the rules, because some of them are family friendly, so no swearing, nothing like that. Some of them have actually separate adult channels where you can talk about that stuff or swear. So make sure that, because these are set up by people. This isn't like set up by a company or anything. So these are just local players that set up their own chat for their local group to be a part of. So really they're doing you a favor, a privilege, in order to be able to, coordinate with them. So it's in your best interest to always read the rules and regulations and follow those rules, because this is a privilege to have. So there may be other apps that do similar things, but this one is free, and from what I've seen, the most people only use this app. So again, it's called Discord. Go ahead and get the app. Search Facebook to try and get invite codes that way. Otherwise, the only thing you can really do is go to your local gyms that pop up, and you literally are just gonna have to wait there. And if you get lucky enough that several people come to a raid, then just ask them, hey, do you guys use Discord? Can you give me an invite code? I'm sure that local people will be happy to give it out, because the more people they have on here, the better chances of people being able to meet up at a certain time to do these boss battles. So there you have it, guys. If you have any other questions about it, feel free to comment below. If you've liked what you've seen, please go ahead and subscribe. Please like my videos. I have many more exciting videos on the way. I do this just for the pure love of the game, and anytime I have something like this that I feel is going to be beneficial for the community, I'm going to post it as a special video like my Halloween suggestion episode, so that way I'm actually helping the community as well, not just playing the game. So stay tuned for future episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.